Here we are, a freezing cold Brighton Park. It's early morning and we have four of the most extreme hot hatchbacks ever made. We have, in the white corner, the Audi A1 Quattro and the Renault Megane R26.R and Richard Meaden on the driving duties. In the black and grey corner, we have the Mini Works GP and the Ford Focus RS500 and Tiff Niddell doing the driving. So, if we're ready to go, let's go.
To kick things off, it's high power versus low weight. The Ford Focus RS500 has 345 brake horsepower against the Renault Megane R26R's 227 brake horsepower. The Ford Focus weighs 1467 kilos, whereas the Renault Sport Megane is a lightweight at 1220 kilos. Let's see how they get on.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Wheels spin everywhere. It's a bit greasy, but I've got 100 more horsepower than Richard. This should be easy peasy.
We're in the R26R and the conditions are not ideal, it has to be said. It's kind of wet and dry and cold.
Whoa, I've got even more. Oh, I can't get the power down and he's disappeared slightly. Corners. Oh yeah, he's quicker there, he's quick. I've got too much, I can't get my power down. I can't get my lovely power down. He's got away again.
This has such good traction even on these tyres. And there's just so little weight. It just does change direction really well.
No.
But it just pulls out a massive amount on the Focus.
Come on, Ford.
Out of every corner. Try and get some confidence in the car.
I'm well beaten.
I just want to get the power down. Now, this should be good through here. It's got a lot less weight than the Focus, so it changes direction really well. I think we better slow down and let the old boy catch up. Come on, Tiff.
I think he's backed off now to sit behind me and have a laugh.
See what he's got. Goes. Oh wait, here it's squealing. Here.
Flat shift.
There we go.
Right. At least I can see where I'm going now without the windscreen wipers flapping. Let's hit some puddles to get him wet.
Oh, that's not very nice. Oh.
115, 116, 120 miles an hour nearly. We pulled away a bit.
Oh, he's running wide there. That's cheating.
Lots of power understeer.
You can hear it just spinning up. Look, we've pulled right up with it here.
But fast one way and then the other way.
Look at it.
Even closer to my bumper. Slow down, car, please slow down.
That's pretty indicative of what these two cars feel like. This doesn't have the grunt, but it just changes direction and puts what power and torque it has down really effectively. The Focus is a bit of a hot rod. That wasn't very tidy.
Hold on, he's coming alongside me.
Had to back off then.
Oh, please slow down.
Ah, come on.
I think I'm going to give up this fight. This is an unequal struggle. As my poor old front tyres scream. He's trying to get, but it's not going to work, Dick. He tries to go. I'm going in now. Meaden's trying to overtake me. Not going to have that. Not going to have that.
I think that's proved the Renault kicks the Ford's butt.
I think the Ford needs to go on a diet.
Wait for the excuses now.
Yeah, all right.
It's quite good, this, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite good, isn't it? Yeah, yours, yeah. Yours is quite good, isn't it?
Where did all that extra power go?
Yes, all right. I haven't got little tracky day tyres to get
told you.
traction. And I weigh 200
It does look like it weighs 200
kilograms.
kilos more.
Disappointing.
Told you.
And next up, it's the four-wheel drive Audi A1 Quattro with 253 brake horsepower versus the Mini JCW GP with 215 horsepower. The Mini weighs 1140 kilos and the Audi A1 weighs 1420 kilos. Over to you, Tiff.
Right, my turn. I hope for a bit of revenge. And now it's me that's got less power, but I've also now got the lighter car straight away. Oh, this Mini GP feels really frisky. This is instant fun.
First impressions, it's got a nice, sweet revving engine. It feels quite supple actually, which I know isn't something you necessarily want on the track, but for an Audi that's a nice surprise. It's not as quick as the Mini in a straight line though, unfortunately.
Oh, Dickie, you're in trouble. I've got you nailed. Oh, a bit of oversteer, I don't mind that. Lovely, lovely.
It feels quite soft-edged. You know, it's not aggressive in that sense, but it's nice and throttle adjustable, which you perhaps wouldn't expect, again, particularly with a four-wheel drive car.
Pressure meter, pressure, pressure, pressure. I'm still here.
Oh, the Mini's really on right up my chuff though. You can probably hear that. It's not liking being bullied at all.
He's under steer wide. There in the slipstream. He's not going anywhere. Hello. Hello, Dickie. Hello.
He's putting me off now.
So he's throwing it around now, desperate to escape,
Come on.
but he's not going to.
Just hasn't got that last sort of 10-15% of bite.
Oh, I've let him get away. I've been talking too much. He's going to have to let me by now. A little Mini GP. Come on, move over, move over.
Here he goes. Goodbye, Tiff.
You're not smiling anymore. I'll let him follow me a bit. Straight away, we're edging away on traction onto the back straight.
This has a fair chunk more power than the Mini, but the Mini is so light. It's comfortably under 1,200 kilos.
122 miles an hour. That's faster than we were going in the Focus and everything. Give it a bit of a sideways for him to smile at. A bit too much, really, but I was showboating.
The Mini's like a little wasp in a jar compared to this thing, but Tiff can't help but show off, which is slowing him down a bit.
I missed my gear. I missed the gear. I missed the gear. I missed the gear.
That's the thing, you have to try really very hard with this, and if you do overcook it, you just can't make up the ground on the Mini again.
Whoa. You see, front wheel drive can be fun. I think we better stop now, see what his excuses are.
That was a lot more fun than I was expecting.
The Mini's been a real revelation. Fantastic fun. I think I've got my own back now.
I think when you get it right in this, it's actually quite a sweet car to drive, but you can't
Keep it on
can't
the
stay
edge.
that committed, and as soon as you make a mistake, it just washes out. And
But this just makes you want to drive over the top. I wanted to make it lift off oversteer.
Well,
Yeah, we took about. I recorded about 122. That was faster than the Fiesta and the Renault.
and
at the
it's
end of the main
it's
straight.
the least powerful car
Yeah.
here. But it's the lightest, so there's a
slippery.
lesson there, I think. That was good fun.
Brilliant fun. 1-1.
Yeah.
After Tiff and Dickie had their fun, it was time to break out the stopwatch and find out which car was quickest around the 1.5 mile Blyton Park circuit. The Audi A1 Quattro came in with a 1:11.2. Four-wheel drive, lots of traction, but ultimately too heavy to compete with the best around this track. Next up, the Ford Focus RS500 on a 109.4. Lots of power, but traction issues in these tricky conditions. In second place, the Renault Sport Megane R26.R with a 108.9. This lightweight car with its track optimised tyres proving great fun and really quick around this track. That means the Mini GP was the fastest car of the day with a 108.7. This flyweight tearaway turned out to be a real entertainer on track, but when things got serious, it could lay down a truly impressive lap time as well.